Hello everyone, welcome to the Flutter MVVM course. In this first video, we will kick things off by setting up the folder structure for our Flutter project. But before we dive into the technical details, let's address two essential questions. Why should you use the MVVM architecture? And what exactly is MVVM architecture? First, let's talk about why MVVM is important. In app development, especially when working with large and complex projects, maintaining a clear separation of concerns is crucial. MVVM, which stands for Model-View-ViewModel, is an architectural pattern that helps us achieve just that. In simple words, MVVM can be thought of as a way to neatly organize your code. It separates your app into three key components, which are model, view, view model. And the model, this is where your data and business logic resides. View, this represents your user interface, what your users see and interact with. And in view model, the view model is the bridge between the model and the view. It manages the data and presents it to the view in a format that's easy to display. Now, now you might wonder why this matters. MVVM offers several advantages. It makes your code more modular and maintainable. It promotes code reusability. It enhances testability, allowing you to write unit tests with ease. It fosters a clear separation of concerns, making collaboration among team members smoother. With that understanding, let's start our Flutter project with MVVM in mind by setting up the folder structure. This structure will enable us to implement the MVVM architecture effectively. So, let's begin by navigating to our root of our Flutter project. Inside the root directory, you will typically find the lib directory, or if it doesn't exist, just create it. So here's a quick overview of the folder we will create. So by right clicking on my lib directory and clicking on the new folder, it will create a new directory for us. So I will be creating our first directory, which will be model. In this directory, the model folder will contain our data models. And again, I will right click on our lib folder and create a new folder, which will be model view. Model view. Here we will place our view model classes, and the next directory will be view. In view directory, our Flutter UI components will go inside the view directory. I will be creating another directory which will be our resources. In our resources directory, we will store our constants, colors, and etc. in our this directory. And again, I will be creating another directory which will be utils. In our utils directory, we will be storing our utilities kind of things, like we have to show message on our screen, like Flutter, toaster, or plush. Uh, this kind of things we will be storing in our utils directory. So I'll be creating another directory and name it repository. Yeah, in our repository directory we will be storing our backend uh, codes and maintaining them in this directory. Again, I will be creating my last folder, which will be data. In the data, we will be storing our network related data. Uh, by network data, I mean getting the data from our API or our endpoint, or getting the data from the server. And in the data directory, I will be creating two more subdirectories, which will be network. In the network directory, we will be managing our URLs kind of things, and I'll be creating another directory which will be response. So in the response directory, we will be handling our uh, API side codes, which we will be using our get method or post method or put method or delete method of HTTP package. So when we will get a API from our server, we will maintain, or we will store our codes in our response directory. So, great job. Your folder structure is now set up and it is looking organized and ready for your Flutter MVVM project. In the next video, we will start populating these folders with code and delve deeper into building a Flutter app using the MVVM architecture. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this first video in our Flutter MVVM course. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more exciting Flutter content. See you in the next video.